Alright guys, so as you guys know, the Hell Hades challenge come to an end, so we're gonna start with new content in the channel, finally, because I didn't have time to do it before. Okay, so now seriously guys, so one of the things that you guys been asking in the comments have been for me to make a fully brand new player guide, because I guess when I did the 2 hours a day that I had stopped because the competition, it wasn't fully for brand new players. So we're gonna change it and we're gonna make it better. So one of the things you guys need to know is those will be, I don't know how many episodes will be necessary, because I don't want to make them extremely long, but at the same time I feel it will get to a point that it's more like mid-level game. So I will make different guides for that, but for all players. Okay, so first thing, when you guys start the game, you definitely want to come in to one of my videos and click on my promo code. Now, I'm not trying to sell you guys insurance, but let's be honest, this is the best promo code right now. So we're gonna be coming here, I apologize, and just put any name, continue, password, and your email. It can be any email, to be honest, and you click play for free. You do have to do the download even if you have the game installed already. And the one thing you want to make sure before you install is that you fully quit Plarium Play. Sometimes not necessary, but I had issues in the past. So do this, click on Raid Setup, and install the game. Now guys, just so you know, the main reason why I tell you to use my promo code is because you guys gonna be starting with Karato, what is a great legendary, and then at level 25 you get Uugo, what is a healer, also debuffer, and then you have Rector, also a reviver, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. So that's for now. That's what you're gonna be getting for now in the beginning. What is a lot more than a lot of people get and what I got when I start the game. Alright, so downloads over, Plarium Play should be starting. And by the way, that quit game's because I quit the game and it just locks in. So also, you know it worked and there are not gonna be any issues if your game starts automatically. Very important. If the game doesn't start automatically, something happened. Alright, so let's go to the end of the tutorial. Alright guys, so this is not the end of the tutorial, let me be very clear, this is the middle, but that's where you're gonna choose your first champion. Now remember, Karato is separate, you're gonna be getting from the inbox. Now let's look at our choices. So you have Elhain. Elhain's a great champion, she's a good nuker. I feel she's probably the best for campaign. She's a very good campaign farmer, very strong champion. Then the second option is Kael. Kael, let me put it like this. In the game, and the most when you go against clan boss and some other, and the dragon for example, you do need a decent poisoner. Now the thing is, poisoners, you have many in the game. The problem is you don't know if you're gonna actually pull one. And he's also a very strong campaign farmer. So this is actually the choice we're gonna be doing, but I need to talk to you guys about some of the other ones. So the third choice is Galek. Galek, guys, let's be honest, I'm not even going to talk about him. He's the worst option you guys have for starting champion. So in the most fewer brand new player, do not choose him. Then we have the fourth option, Ato. Alright guys, so thing about Ato, Ato is very good champion. She has a nuke that attacks all enemies and has 15% extra chance to inflict a critical hit. She also can self-buff. Now, this is the small buff for increased attack, increased defense, but still very, very strong. Also, on top of that, she has on her A1, attacks one enemy 3 times. Now, this is very important for the Fire Knight. And I know if you guys are new players, I'm just throwing words to you, but very good champion against the Fire Knight. Kael does have on his A3, he does have attacks 4 times at random. The problem is it has a cooldown, so he cannot do 3 attacks, 4 attacks all the time. What against a Fire Knight is almost a requirement, okay? So, but anyway, we're gonna be choosing Kael right now. So what we're gonna do is gonna be running you guys about some explanations. I would say don't worry too much about it. We're gonna go into more detail afterwards. So let's just skip to the end of her tutorial. All right, so Arbiter has stopped talking, which is great. So right now we have new player rewards. Now, if there is a player reward going on, you'll not be getting this champion. Like sometimes you have like progress some rewards, like you have to log in every day to get, for example, Alice was the last one. If this happens, they will not give you Shaman, okay? So first thing, collect day 1, boom. Now, we do have some new things the Plarian are actually helping new players with. One of them is a silver pack. So this silver pack's brand new, and you get a free 7 million silver for you to start. Now, the way you get every day a different amount for 5 days, all the way to 7 million silver. So you just go to shop, claim free gift, and claim the first day. Now, market now is open. Market used to only open later on in the game. So markets is where a lot of times you're going to be getting your shards, like for example the mystery shard in here, and I am actually going to open. Now, just so you guys know, do not go just opening when it requires gems in the beginning of the game unless you have an ancient shard. Ancient shard's the blue one. The Ancient Shards will allow you to get Legendary Champions, Epic Champions, and Rare Champions. Mystery Shards only allows you to get Uncommon Champions, Common Champions, and Rare Champions. So those are good for you guys to buy, basically because you don't have a roster and you need to build it. So this is what's gonna help you. So let's come in here and just get our 2 million and our Karato and everything that comes with him. Okay. So, new things also included on the game. If you guys played before, you've never seen that. So, also let's get those free rewards. I don't know if they're good or not. We have challenges starting for new players. Actually, I apologize, not the challenge. We have passes. Now, passes is gonna be opening soon for me. I'm not sure what level, but I'm gonna show you guys. One thing to always pay attention, quests. The reason why you want to take care of quests is you finish your daily quests, you're going to be getting XP, you're going to be getting some silver. Most of it, after you get to a certain level, really doesn't matter. But you want to complete also your weekly quests. Weekly quests, by the end of 5-6 days, it will award you Ancient Shard plus some XP. And the moment you complete it a total of 30 times, you will be getting a Void Shard and you'll be getting a Sacred Shard. So that's what you aim to. Plus, you get energy from here and a bunch of stuff. Advanced quests are not open right now. They don't open until 35. But also a place for you guys to be able to get resources. The achievements are something that when you're a new player, they will open. And in here, connect your account to a player ID. It's going to give you a barrel. Now, the thing about barrels, do not use until you get your champion to 6 star. This will fill up all the levels of the champion. So if you use him when he's 5 star, you're gonna be wasting a lot of resources. So let's claim this, change your username. First thing, you just come in here, just click on player, whatever, change, I drink, and I know things. Confirm, close this here, and I think it's not allowed. All right, let's not skip this class. Okay, let's try again. Change your username. Click on change. Change it, man. Confirm. Take it. Oh my God. I think I will. All right. I think I will is a winner. All right, so change your username. Change your avatar. Okay. Let's just put this old man. Confirm. Lock a champion. Piece of cake. I'm gonna unlock and then lock so I complete both of them. Level 3, enable notifications. Not gonna worry about that right now. So we finally opened the Apprentice Pass, and that's what I want to talk to you guys. So this is brand new, that's for new players, and that will help you guys get a lot of goodies, okay? Now, at the same time I'm telling you this, you probably want to hold on to it because we haven't chosen our free champion yet. I mean, you did got Karato for free, but you have a new player's promo code as well that you need to choose which champion you're going to be getting. And I would right now focus on them and not on Kael as much. Just for right now. You will have very soon, but you can hold on to. So, passes, you have the daily challenge. Like this one has 3 weeks and 3 days to go, and trust me, in a week, you're gonna be done with it, so there's not that much of a hurry. And you also have apprentice challenge. Like for example, equip Kael with 6 level 4, upgrade Kael to level 30, upgrade Kael skills one time, etc, etc. But we're not going to focus on that right now. So we're gonna be choosing our free champion, correct? All right, so for that, let's take a look on our options. All right, guys, so for that, I'm going to hellhades.com. You have the list. They have a list of all new player promo codes. Only one can be used. Very important, you need to choose within 78 hours that you start. And let me tell you this, if you use any promo code, even a not new player promo code, prior to this one, you will not be able to use a new player promo code, okay? So let's take a look on the ones that I feel in the most for you as a new player would help you. Free Frog. Torag would be a great champion, but I have tried and it's not working anymore. So the options you really would have, I would say, the best options, at least, would be Monkey King. Basically, Monkey King will give you Son Wukong, which is a great champion in the most for arena battles. Now, the problem with Monkey King is because you guys have Karato. They are both the same affinity. And for you guys to level, for you guys to feel like you're progressing the game, I would say Monkey King's probably not the best choice right now. Then you have Get Loki, that gives you Loki the Deceiver. Amazing champion, also for arena and other areas too, but I also would not choose him. But if you guys want, so I know I'm saying I wouldn't choose him, but I'm giving you the option. Those are good options. Then you also have Reviver Rector Drath that do not pick because you guys are gonna be getting if you use my link code. But great champion. Then from that on, I would say Huntmaster, Stagnite, really good champion. Middle game top, that's the one I actually chose for the challenge, the Hell Hades challenge. Sigmund High Shield, really good champion. I will say I have zero regrets. I would never have been able to get all the way to Spider Hard in 3 months if I didn't have him. Then the other choice, and that's the one I'm gonna take, is Supreme 6. That will give us Supreme Galek. Now, I'm very clear. The good thing about him is his affinity. So he's a Void legendary. And on top of that, he has burns. I cannot explain to you guys how important burns are. In the most, if you guys looking here, he has burns, he has slow speed, and he got block buffs. This is massive. Usually you have one champion that can do one thing and another champion that can do another thing. He can do all 3 things in one of his abilities. So that's who we're gonna be using. All right, so I know it was a long explanation, but like I said, if you guys are new players, you kind of need to know this much, okay? So we're gonna be coming in here and we're gonna go to promo codes and we're gonna Supreme 6 and boom. So now when we go to our inbox, we have Supreme Galek, we get 25 potions and so on, and we have a bunch of new stuff. All right, so now we have our roster, and that's why I told you guys to hold on Kael, because we will complete everything we need for the pass and also a couple of other things, but it's gonna take a little bit longer. Now, one thing I want you guys to pay attention but not focus too much are the Arbiter missions. Like, some of them will complete themselves, like clear stage 7 of Karek. As you're moving through the campaign, you will be doing that. You will want to clear as much as you can, as fast as you can, after you learn the game better, okay? Focusing too much on this will stagnate your account. I will show you guys when you have to actually pay a little bit of attention. One of the things you need to do is, the moment you see a red dot on top of missions, just come in here and click off, boom, receive whatever you had to receive and move on. As a brand new player, that's the best route to go. I will be having a guide explaining everything about campaign, the arbiter missions, I'm sorry. So, and this hopefully will help you guys to be able to progress easier on them. By the way, in less than 3 months, I was able to get Arbiter during the challenge. Now, I'm very clear, probably not the best option. I think it was more of a badge of honor than anything else for the people that done it. All right, so next, let's take a look at login rewards. And you come in here, you have the login rewards, right? They change every 30 days. So in the end of the 30th day, you're gonna be getting Haikatan. End of the 6th day, you're gonna be getting Yaga. Not a great champion, but you'll be getting him. And you also get a bunch of other stuff in the middle. As the game progresses, you guys are going to be seeing that you're going to be getting a couple of better things, in my opinion. They're better. Better shards and everything, better champions, etc, etc, etc. And even more energy per day. Because the game will just assume that you have more requirements for energy. Now, coming in here also, you have the news. Usually, it's really good for you guys to actually read as new players, just have an idea of events coming up. A lot of times it's gonna show you when or when not to pull shards, so you have a better chance to get better champions. So as of now, because it changes every day, we'll just skip it. Next, Plarium Points Program. Now in here, if you spend money, you'll be getting more points, but you do get points every day as well. So in this situation, I would say, you guys are, as a new player, do not collect the energy yet. And the reason for that's because, to be honest with you guys, you will be getting a bunch of energy. So unless you need, hold on from actually getting pots of energy or flat energy. Next, we have Call of Arbiter, limited series. Now this thing's been on for, I believe, over a year. Hopefully it's gonna be staying on for a very, very long time. So you come in here, you guys can watch the videos. It's actually a pretty good story. It's an animated series. But what is important for us right now is to be able to collect some of those goodies. If you guys see, you have a lot of things you can get for free. And the only things you guys need to do is click on share episode and click copy. Copy to click to the clipboard and just collect the items. Like I told you guys, hold on to them unless you need. If you run out of energy, yes, come in here and grab this one. If you run out of tokens for the arena, come in here and get this one. But really pick and choose if and when you need those things, because those resources don't go away. You also gonna have two other things: new player rewards that you're gonna be getting all day, and sometimes good to check, because I did have a few times that for some reason it didn't just pop up. It should pop up the moment you log in, okay? And progression rewards. So as you level, you get some rewards from the game. Some of them, to be honest, they're not the greatest, but free stuff. And we love free stuff in the channel. Also, you have the playtime rewards. You come in here, every 2 hours playing the game, you will be getting new things like energy, some silver, and some arena tokens. You're also gonna be getting player points. So just coming here every day, eventually they're gonna amount to something. So now that you guys already started, what you need to do is change this theme. I mean, you don't have to, but you should. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna use, if you guys see the hour skill, increase ally attack in all battles by 33%. So I'm gonna be having him up and Karato as well. I will really important, focus on only 2 champions until you get farther on campaign. Okay, and I'm talking about the moment you get to Brutal, then you may want to focus on some of the other champions. And we're gonna get to that on the next videos, okay? So what you guys need to be doing right now is basically, well, make sure it's on auto and make sure it's 2x and just keep progressing. And look at that. Did I tell you to get good champions, or did I tell you to get good champions? All right, so before we go for today, let me say if I had just finished this and I could not have got 3 stars. Very important, you want those 3 stars, okay? So what are you gonna do? And it is in a little bit of waste of energy, some people may say it. You need to make sure you get to level 6. And when you get to level 6, if you're struggling to move up, also because you may be watching that video in a time that you don't have those champions anymore. But so if you get to that point, just use brews to level your champions. You don't need to use all your brews. Just use enough brews so you can actually move up, okay? And the second thing is, take a look if you have any gear that you can put in your champions. So let's take a look on that quick. I should have actually hit that before I said we're going to go. So if we look in here, correct? So we have some gear, right? Now, the thing is, you have to look at what is important for the champion. Like Galek and Karato are both attack champions. So I want to focus right now on Galek. And the main reason for that is because of his burn. Right? So the other thing is we need to look because for him to land his burns on his A3, he'll need to have accuracy. So if we don't have anything that's gonna add accuracy, and don't take me wrong, at the beginning, not gonna affect him too much, but putting gear and taking down gear, you're gonna be spending silver, okay? So let's take a look in the gear we have right now. So this one gives us speed, what is great. So let's upgrade really fast and let's bring it up to level 8. Now, as a rule, for me, I try not... Wait, I forgot we have instant upgrade now. So, as a rule for me, unless there's a crazy reason, I try not to get anything 4-star and below to level 16. Now, things may dictate, in the most when it's boots, speed boots, yeah, I may bite the bullet and go up that way, but usually I'm gonna try to avoid. So, got up to level 8 and I got HP percentage. What it means for those champions, yes, it will keep them alive longer, but it's not really the best option. Now in here, boots, flat stats, HP 450. Not a good thing. Flat stats you try to avoid unless you really need that to be able to complete a set. And how do you know if you need to complete a set? It tells you right here. For example, lifesteal, it says needs 4 pieces to be a set. Offense to 2 and life 2 as well. Now, if you guys reading here, lifesteal, 4 artifacts per set, heals by 30% of the damage dealt. What it means, since I don't have a healer, I can use the gear to actually heal myself. So let's take a look at the rest of the gear. Flat stat. Well, so the only ones that you care about being flat stat are the bottom ones. The gauntlets, the chest, and the boots. The other ones will be flat stat. So what are we gonna do is, we're gonna be coming in here, we're gonna get that to level 8, hopefully get crit rate, we got 1, hoping for 2, but that's okay. Coming here, hopefully we get accuracy. Crit damage is great, but you gotta remember, he needs accuracy to land his burns. Alright, 2. That's not bad. Alright, equip as well. Maybe I can get at least 1 or 2 on crit rate. Now, crit rate, it helps massively those champions, attack champions. Alright, 1 and 1, I'll take it. So, now what I'm gonna do, I know HP, like I said, wouldn't be the best for me, but it's the best I have. So I gonna equip so I have a 4 set. So now Supreme Galek gonna be able to actually heal himself as he damages the enemies. Alright, so progression rewards and I get extra HP. Now guys, the reason why I tell you want to 3-star everything is because you're gonna be getting a lot of rewards. I know it just shows 4 of them, but you have a lot of rewards in here, including shards that you'll be getting by 3-starring everything. So that's where you want to be at. Now, if you get stuck for any reason, and you shouldn't, just take a break, just step back, see what the problem is, and sometimes you may have to manual the fight. There are a lot of fights that, at times, I can't just let it go auto, okay? In the beginning, usually not an issue, but you need to really see if that's working for you or not. Anyway guys, so we're gonna be continuing that tomorrow. So I hope you guys get at least to, let's see, hard. I think hard. You guys should be able to get to hard, 3-starring everything until tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions, anything I missed. But remember, we have more stuff tomorrow, coming up tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the game.